Hello guys, welcome to Ikara Technology. So today we will see numeric data types and methods in Java. So here are below all the given methods and numeric data types which can be used in our Java. So first we will see converting a string to an integer using integer.parseInt. Okay, the parseInt method converts a string representing an integer value into an actual int data type. Okay, so here as you can see, we have the data type, then our variable name, and then we have our elements, which are 1, 2, 3, which is a string, because it is in double quotes, and we have defined our data type as a string. Now, below, if we have to convert a string into an integer, so first of all, the string should be the numbers only. We cannot use character or alphabets here, which cannot be converted into int. Okay, so we have to took int here. Then we have given a variable name as always, and after that we have to type the data type again and that parse.int. So after that we have to give the name of the variable which we have to convert into string integer. Okay, so this is how it's work. It will show us our output 1 to 3 only. Okay, which is a integer. After that we will see converting a string to a float using float parse float. Okay, so as we have done string to integer, similarly we can convert this string into a float. But if that is a number with decimal point, okay? If there is no decimal there, then it will be integer only. So string weight string, which is 55.5 as a string. After that, we will convert it into a float. So we will give the data type float. Then we will assign a variable name, which we have given weight here. Then after that we will use float dot parse float, and in this circular bracket we will give the name of the variable which we have to convert into float. So here our variable name was weight string, which is converted into a float. So its output will be 55.5. Okay. Then after that we will see converting a string to a double using double dot parse double. The pass double method converts a string representing a float point number into a double data type. Okay, so here you can see we are given a string pi string and its value is 3.14, which can be used as a double data type or a float data type. Okay, as we have learned previously that float can have including decimal 7 elements of numbers, and double can have after including decimal 15 digits. Okay, so this is how float and decimal are used. So here we are converting this string into a double. So double pi value equals to double dot parse double, then pi string. As we do every time, we use the data type name first, then dot, then parse dot, then parse double means parse data type we have to convert into. This is our new variable, and then this is our converting into double. Okay, and the name of the variable was pi string, which we are converting into double. So it will give us output 3.14. Okay, as a double value, it will not give as a string. Okay, now converting a string into a big decimal. So big decimal is a class in Java used for precise calculation, especially with financial or large scale numerical data. We use big decimal when we need better precision. String balance string. Here we have value 19.5 times 9. We are converting it into big decimal. So first we have given a data type as a big decimal, then name the variable as a balance, and then we use new big decimal. Okay, and here we have to use java.math.big decimal class. Okay, without that it will not run. Okay, I will show you in the code, our code editor. Now here we have converted into big decimal, like, but here we have to use new here. Okay, we don't use parse here. Okay, as we use parse above, we don't use parse here. we use big decimal, then we give the variable name, then we use new. Giving new is very important while defining big decimal. Then we give the big decimal and the name of the variable. Okay, this is how we convert into big decimal. Now converting a double to a string using double dot to string. So here is a pi value which is in double. Okay, 3.14159. Okay, now we are converting it into a string. So as we have done above for int, float and double, we will do in the same way for string also. So string pi string value equals to double dot to string pi value. So here we have to give double then to string. Okay, and we will get the output. So here we have defined a string inside the our printing statement to string output. So this will be printed as it is, and after using plus we will use pi string value, which is our new variable which we have converted into string, which was previously double. Okay, then we have getting the class of an object using get class. So here the get class method returns the runtime class of an object. Here we cast the primitive object to call this method. So here basically when we run this, we will get the class of that object. Okay, for example, here we have created a variable pi value which is a double data type, and we have given it values. Now this class method will store the data type of it, then double type. We give the variable name as a double type, then after equals to we have defined pi values as a object. Okay, so it will find the class of these values. Okay, and after that we will use dot get class, which is very important. Okay, after that we are gonna print that by using our printing statement, then get class output plus double type. Now double type will give us the output of this, means the class of this object. Okay, so which will be our output will be like this: get class output class java lang or double. So here the output will be like this, which is the class of the double. After that, checking if two double values are equal using equals. Okay, so here basically we check the values of two string or two variables. Here we are checking the double values are equal or not, which will give us output in a boolean. So here we have first defined a string, weight string 3.14, which we are converting into a double data type as a weight 1. So as we have done above, double weight 1 equals to double dot pass double, then our variable name which we have to convert. So here basically we converted string into a double, then we are defining a weight 2 with the same values as a double. Okay, means they both are equal, they both are equal. Now after that we will see how we use equal method. So boolean, the output will come in boolean, so we will declare the data type as a boolean, then is equal will be our variable name, then after that double dot value of weight 1, which is our 3.14, then after dot we will use equals weight 2, which are in double. So we have to define the data type of both the variable. After that, value of first variable, then dot equals to value of second variable, which in the case is weight 1 and weight 2, which will give us output true because both are 3.14. Okay, and after that comparing two double values using compare to method. The compare to method compares two double values and returns. For example, here -1 if the first value is less than second, 0 if they are equal, and 1 if first value is greater than second. So these are the output which comes when we use compare to method. Okay. So here we have declared a double height 1 1.14, then we have declared double height 2 2.71. This is the variable names and these are the data type of it. And after that we have declared a variable result which we have given int as a data type, because we are getting the values in -1, 0 and 1. Okay, so we will use double dot compare. Double is the data type of both the variables, and after that dot then compare height 1 and height 2, which are the names of the both the variable, and after that we are printing them. System.out.println compare to method output plus results. So this is basically the string which will get printed as it is, and after that we are printing our result, which here will be -1. Why? Because the first value is less than the second one. The first value is less than the second one, and this is how it works. Then we have math operators. We all know math operators, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. So here are its examples: sum a plus b, which is our addition, then a subtraction, multiplication, and then division, and we have modulus. So let us see all these examples in our Eclipse IDE. So here we have our first example where we are converting a string into an integer. Okay, so we have declared string roll number string as a 1 2 3. Now we are converting it into an integer. If it will be a alphabet or else, then we cannot convert it into string. Okay, it will not accept it. So let us run this and see here our 1 2 3 is the output. Okay, numeric is we are printing at above as our heading. Okay, don't worry about that. So 1 2 3 is got printed here as a string. Okay, and after that we will see the next one. You can use control backslash to comment or uncomment the code. Okay, so here we will run the second code where we are using string and we are converting that into a float. Okay, so let's run it. See, our output has come as 50.55.5, which is a float value now. Now we will see the next one. So here, wait. So here, string pi string, which is a string value. This is 3.14 because we have declared the data type as a string and we have given it two ports, which is important to define a string. After that, we are using double pi value and then double dot parse double, which we are converting that string into a double. Okay, then we are printing that. So let's run it and see what will be our output. It will be 3.14, but as a double data type, not as a string. Okay, you can use more things in our output, like as we have used below, like to string output, we can use it like that also. So let's run the another one. So our output is now in a big decimal. Okay, we have used big decimal here, but it is important to use this class above. Okay, we have to import this class. If we didn't import it, for example, if I comment this out, then you can see it will show us error there. Big decimal will be not defined here, which will come a error. So we have to declare that class before using big decimal. Okay, after that we will see our next example where we are using toString method. Okay, to convert the double value into a string. So we use toString. Okay, so here we have defined double pi value and this is its value which is in double. Then we are converting into string, so string data type and then variable name. After that we have to give double dot toString, which we are converting means a double which we want to convert, and then toString double toString and then our pi value which is our variable name above. Then we use a printing statement. Inside that we defined a string of toString method output for some better understanding, and then we use the variable name of the second one which we have converted into a string. Okay, and after that, after commenting it out, we will see the next one. Okay, so this is our now here we are getting the class of an object using get class. So here we are getting the class here of the pi value. So double pi value 3.14159, which is our pi value. Okay, after that we are getting the class of the pi value. So here it is important to define this. So we have defined the class here, then double data type, which is a variable name here, and after that we use object or pi value, object and then pi value, and then dot get class method, which is very important. This is used to get the class of the pi value object. Okay, and if we run this, then it will show java.lang.double, which is our output, means the class. See, get class method output got printed as it was here, and after that we got our class, which is java.lang.double, which is the class of the pi value. Okay, java.lang.double. Then we will see the next one, which we are checking if two double values are equal or not. Okay, here we are checking that two double values are equal or not. So what we have done here, string wait string, which is a string now. After that we have converted this string into a double value. So double wait one double dot parse double wait string. Okay, this is how we convert a string into a double value, as we have seen above. And after that we have defined another variable as double wait 2, which is 3.14. So basically both the values are same. Now if we have to use equals method, then its output are in the boolean. Okay, the equals methods output are in boolean. So we have to declare the variable data type as a boolean, then the name of the variable. After that the data type of both the variables, which is double here. So double dot value of first variable dot equals value 2, means value of second variable. So here in the case first variable is weight 1 and second variable is weight 2. So it will check the equal between the value of both this variable. So our output will be, let's run and see, our output will be true because both the values are same, means both the values are equal. Did you understand? Then we will see our next one. So here we have two variables as a double data type, which are 1.14 and 2.71. So we basically know this is smaller and this is greater. And as we have seen in our website that if the first value is smaller, then it will show output as -1. If both are equal, then it will show value as 0. And if second value is greater, then it will show us value as a 1. So here we know the output will be -1. Let's run and see. See, our output is -1. Why? Because the first value is smaller than second value. So we have used in data type as a result here. And for comparison, we use the data type of both the variables, which is double dot compare, then height, then variable one name, and then variable two name, which we have to compare. So after that, we are printing that. So our output is -1, which shows that our first value is smaller than the second value. Then comes our arithmetic operators. Here are all the example of arithmetic operators. So we have declared two integer variable as a and b, which values are 10 and 5. And after that we are printing all the arithmetic operations in our printing statement. So first we have used a plus b, so its output will be 5, which is addition. Then we use a minus b, which is subtraction. And after that we used multiplication. Okay, and then after we use division, and after that we use modulus. Modulus means our remainder. So let's run it and see. See, our output is 15 for the first, means addition, 10 plus 5 15. Then 10 minus 5 is 5, which is our subtraction. Then 10 into 5 is 50, which is a multiplication. Then 10 divided by 5 is our division, which is whose value is 2, and our remainder is 0. If 10 is divided by 2, then our remainder is 0. Okay, so here we have seen numeric data types and methods in Java, and below you have this task which you have to practice so that you can understand better. Okay, so today we saw numeric data types and methods in Java. Thank you.